We have to change from doubter to believer. Now.
And the new, reigning, defending champion of the world.
Introducing first in the red corner. Here are the starters. Virgil van Dijk, Jorginho, Wijnaldum, Dejan Lovren, James Milner, Roberto Firmino, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Andrew Robertson, Alexander Arnold, Jordan Henderson.
Liverpool, world champions. What can you say? It's a title we've never had before. It's not something you really associate with football, like maybe UFC, like Venom Page, or boxing, Anthony Joshua. We're the champions of the world. Like even a World Cup you might associate with that, but no, we're the club champions, so we're officially the best team in the world now. You might have tried to hide from it. As Liverpool fans, we might have. But you think of anybody else you might nominate as the best team in the world, and we've probably slapped them up in recent times. I'm not disrespecting them, but it's the truth. So yeah, we'll have to embrace the title. We've got the most players in the top, like 10, 20 players in Europe. We've got the most. We've got the best goalie. We've got the best centre-back. We've got the best winger. Depends, you can't, all right, Messi. Depends what you count Messi as. They've got Messi. We've got almost everything else. So, yeah. We played Flamengo, beat them 1-0. Extra time. If you look at that on extra time, you might think, oh, yeah, it was a close game. It wasn't really a close game. It wasn't really a close game. Firmino's missed a sitter in like the first 30 seconds. But don't get me wrong, sometimes when you play football, a chance can come to you too early. And maybe that did, but can't help thinking if that would have fell to like Mane or Salah, that would have been a goal. But Firmino's more of the magician than the finisher. He's got another one, speaking of the magician, when in the second half, the ball's come over to him and I'm just like, take a touch and just bang it. Obviously, I'm a number 9 Sunday League level. So my brain thinks on Sunday League level. Firmino is a master wizard. So he's got the ball, flicked it over a boy's head with his right foot, run onto it with his left and plammed it into the ground. Techers, you know, hit the post and come out. So it's not looking like his day. I'm there thinking like, oh, come on, man, you gotta finish that. Because after he kicked it over his head, there was time, but obviously he wants to do something magical. He's playing against a Brazilian team. He's Brazilian. So yeah, then obviously extra time. The Hen, got to shout out the Hen, you know. He's playing good. Fabinho got injured. We was all like, listen, the Hen stepped up. No small part, can't denounce him at all. Rude boy. He played the ball through to Mane. Mane's got on it. I'm saying, Mane, spin and give him the FIFA, the cheap one. Give it to him, please. What's he done? He heard me. Turned. Fed it into Firmino. I'm like, run up, finish it. Again, basic level. Firmino's ran in, sent 2-man Londis. One of them tried to get up and recover, but before that, finished it in 1-0. All right, they had a couple like moments towards the end, but nothing. They had a one bicycle kick Barbosa. But to be fair, they had 2 players in their team that scored over 35 goals this season. They had a left winger. It reminds me of old school Z Roberto. I don't know if you're old enough to know about Z Roberto, but I'm just gonna call him Z Roberto. I'm sure his name was Z something. Left winger, left footed, and he was giving Trent a warm time. I'm not gonna lie. He was giving him a warm time, but Trent stood up to the challenge. He got in once in the first half with pace. That was a good shot, good save. Yeah, that was a good save by Alisson. He did get down. So yeah, man of the match. Alisson had a good game, but they didn't have enough shots to give him man of the match. Henderson again. Firmino, he's missed the sitters there. Otherwise, he could have had it. Mane had a good game. But I'm going to give it to big boy Joe, you know, because I think of all the games he's played since he's been back, this was the first game that was like perhaps last season's levels. He's just intercept him and barge a man off the ball, running at 100 miles an hour. He's running like a striker. You know what I mean? So, yeah, oh yeah, and he's passing the ball into man's feet, like, you know, like Matip, but with more vim. Like, remember, you watch football, you're like, oh, I'd love to play for this Liverpool team. I'd love to. What you got to remember, yeah, all of these Liverpool players can all forget like doing the mad stuff that you see them doing, yeah? A cross-field pass, yeah, from one wing to the other, if you play for Liverpool, you have to be able to bring that down on your chest, thigh, forehead, ear, wherever it is, within 1 yard space. That's what you have to do, because when Trent sees you, he's just going to go, ha! And it's just going to come to your chest, poof, and you better be able to hold it. So that's why you can't knock. Sometimes you watch it like, he's shit. He ain't shit. He's heavy, but something went wrong. So yeah. And Gomez, the point I was making is Gomez was testing out man's touch yesterday. He was passing it into man hard, and you got to pull it down. So yeah, Gomez, I'm going to give him man of the match. Glad to see him back right in time for Leicester, which is our next game. Anything else on the final I want to touch on? Klopp just is a boss. That's all I really want to say. Obviously, we all know that anyway, but the way he's got us hungry, we're hungry. Like before, I used to watch a game, it was 0-0, I'd be like, oh, slightly nervous. I don't know, me and my brother's watching it, I'm like, oh. I turned to my brother about 78 minutes and said, you know what? We're going to win this. And obviously, I felt like that for a lot of games recently, but you know, the jinxing thing, but now it's so strong, our team's so strong, you can speak freely. So yeah, I felt we was going to win. We won. Now we got our gold star for the kit. I love that. I absolutely love that. Next season, like these lads here have changed all Liverpool kits forever. Like that's legendary. So yeah, we got Minamino through the door as well. Just touch on that quickly. Good little player. People are like, oh, he's going to be a good shirt mover. He is going to be a good shirt mover, but he's actually a bad boy little player as well.